Your attention, please. Fans, want to be a 5-tool?
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
The first call of baseball is heard from playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago.
Casey, Kazuhiro, Keenan, Keith, Kelly, Kelly, Kelvin, Ken, Kendall, Kendrick, Kenneth, Kenji, Kenneth, Kenneth, Kenny, Kent, Kerry, Kevin, Kevin, Babe, Big Daddy, Big Dog, Blondie, Boog, Boomer, Bronco, Buckeye, Nadu, Nady, Najat, Nagi, Nakajima, Nakamura, Nakayama, Nam, Nance, Napier, Napoli, Naquin, Naren, Narvison, Nash, Nathan, Nava, Navarro, Nava,
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1. Kevin Nava, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
At the plate, Chauncey Lancaster. He will lead this one off today.
Now for the West, second baseman, Chauncey Lancaster.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box now, Robbie Strange. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robbie Strange.
Here comes the first pitch.
Up, up, up.
Popped him up. Acevedo is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Potts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe Potts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, I'm not sure he was trying to claim the inside part of the plate or if that pitch just got away from him. Regardless, the scouts want to see a pitcher who's consistent, has good command, and doesn't dig himself into holes. We'll see if he can work around that here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now a throw over, back in standing. And that one just missed outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, George Castro. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Guillen takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Fernando Cabrera.
Catcher, Fernando Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he pops it up back behind second base. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Digging in, Elton Borowitz. Here comes the first pitch.
Shortstop, Elton.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Guillen over to his right, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Now batting, Christian Imro, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple. Ready for another chance? Chauncey Lancaster. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lancaster.
Now a snap throw over to third, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Imro at third with nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kelsey has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Strange, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come. And he'll step off and go to third here. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Now a snap throw over to third, just keeping him close. Pause, and the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now in the box, Joe Potts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. He's ready, here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dan McNair is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 7.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The West Prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rhett Berry pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Ready now, Lee Chang, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Central, third baseman, Lee Chang.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Popped him up. Chavez shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Andres Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andres.
This is softly hit down the line, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Jarrett Jacobson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Jarrett Jacobson.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Leading off the inning, Diego Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Left field and deep. Switzer going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you leave a pitch in that location, you have to know these hitters will make you pay for it. Solid double right there, and the pitcher just has to put it behind him and find a way to get out of this inning. In this game, one man's success is the other man's failure. So he'll just have to shake that double off and bear down.
And he's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he's safe. At the plate, Tomas Rios, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet. Third. And he'll step off and go to third here. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. One out and a runner on third. This pitch is popped up. Massett is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Ruben Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ruben Stewart.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Switzer is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no.
Leading off for the Central, designated hitter, Charles Tanner. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the East, number 22, Mark Key.
He's safe. He's safe.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Central used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to with the 30th pick, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Kevin Nava, a starting pitcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds.
Kevin Navarro, Nava.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects, his name having finally been called, An anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
settling in now. Danny Worth will get to take his first cuts here.
Danny Worth.
Gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. Into the box now, Willie Levesque, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Willie Levesque.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Ray Durant.
Batting 8, left fielder, Ray Durant.
Valencia is up with it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Digging in. Kevin Nava, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Durant ranging back. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
Stepping up now, Rodney Kelly, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Kevin Nava, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Nava.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Third, swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Durant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-2. Ground is short. This could be two. Right to him. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready once again, Kevin Nava. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Diggs, the runner at first with two gone. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's break.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kevin Nava. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today.
Here
the
now
West
our final
Prospects
score.
rode an important
First for the
6th inning to
Victorious
victory in this
West
one.
squad.
Alvin
7
O'Malley. Jeff Eaton, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Valencia stands at second with 2 gone. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Weaver is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Striding into the box, Fernando Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's got it. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. So stepping in, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. To third, to his left, Mendoza. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, he'd love to have that.
Now to the plate,
First
Will
baseman,
Atwood.
number 3. Will
The 1-2. On the ground out to short. Nava scoops it up. And there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Julio Villanueva, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Nava. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit out towards second. Burkhart is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Kosuke Kondo.
Shortstop, Kosuke Kondo.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Now at the plate, Mac Weaver. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Mac Weaver.
Round is short. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach. Now at the plate, Julio Villanueva. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Villanueva.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To his right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in, Kevin Nava.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Nava.
From the stretch. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another shot now, Emery Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. And he will be called out at third, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Kevin Nava, a shortstop from the East Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big league. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Welcome to MLB. Stepping into the box, Kevin Nava. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ready on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Christopher Keenan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Christopher Keenan.
1-1-1.
On to first, and there were two down. At the plate, Kevin Nava. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Leading off the inning, Kevin Nava, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Nava.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Tyler Tuskevich. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Tyler Tuskevich.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kevin Nava. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Hit down the line at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. On to first, a double play. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of...
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-3 tonight. Mobile used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Minor League Baseball is Roberto Mota, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. I would imagine going into the offseason. Hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
On to first, and they turn the double play. With a moment now. Into the box, Kevin Nava. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Heading out towards shallow right. Allen is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Derek Hedrick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Derek Hedrick.
Comes set with the 0-1. Runner for second. Bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into...
Stepping in, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Allen giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Standing in, Chet Braswell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Throw over to 3rd here, and there's out number 2. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Standing in, Kevin Nava. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Keenan has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kevin Nava, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Stuart McKay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ted Medeiros wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. It's time for baseball. Coming to the plate now, Jason Taguchi, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
1-1.
A bare hand for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding in, Kevin
Batting
Nava.
seven.
First at bat
Shortstop.
for him in this one.
Kevin
He was 1 for 4
Nava.
with a double in the ball game last night. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate.
Batting eight.
The batter's eyes
Third
lit up,
baseman,
and he was able to put
Mark
good wood on it.
Matheson.
And the runner's breaking for third. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side.
Stepping into the box, Buddy
Leading off
Castro.
from Mobile.
As they'll have 5, 6, and 7
Castro.
here to start the
Buddy
home half of the second.
Castro.
Comes up with it. And a rather easy first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up.
Now at the plate, Christopher
Batting seven.
Keenan, as he'll get
Left
his first
fielder,
opportunity in this one.
Christopher Keenan.
1-1-1.
Nava fields it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Trying to pick things
The
up
batter,
where he
number
left
7,
off, Kevin
shortstop,
Nava. He'll try to
Kevin
follow up the double
Nava.
in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Mark Matheson.
batter,
He came through with an
third baseman,
RBI single in his
Mark
last at-bat.
Matheson.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Allen is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke
Leading off the
Gonzalez.
fourth
He
inning,
drew a walk his first
Designated
time up.
hitter,
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Really.
Find some outfield threat. Into the box now, Christopher Keenan. He
Leading
got
off
on
from
top of one. It
Mobile.
was a ground out victim
Left
last
fielder,
time.
Christopher.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get.
So the batting order turns over now and set to
Center
go
fielder, number
Derek
9.
Hedrick. He'll look to
Derek
bounce back
Hedrick.
after striking it. Time up. Hit on the ground to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
Digging in once
Now
again,
batting,
Buddy Castro.
Buddy
Into
Castro.
the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading off
Kevin
offensive goal.
Nava. He singled his
Shortstop,
last time up.
Kevin Nava.
swing and a flare hit toward right. Allen moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Mark Matheson.
A 1 pitch on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. So coming to the plate, Kurt Waylock. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all. Digging in, Kevin Nava. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Nava.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Allen, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Carmen Gill gets the win.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Game's future. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Nava. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Nava.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Third baseman, Mark Matheson.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Now in the box, Russell Seiger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There, back to first, but it's right over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Second baseman, Casey Bassett.
The 0-2 pitch. Bringing a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Seiger rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Now batting, Kevin Nava. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance, Mark Matheson.
Mark Matheson
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting a shout.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Taguchi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. This is bounced toward. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Ready now, Kevin Nava. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kevin Nava.
In there, and it's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Allen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So digging in now, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Allen on the move. He's there and records the first out. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Bay Bears took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Taguchi, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Set to deliver the 0-1. Running, grounded softly to the right. He's got it, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. At the plate, Kevin Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Nava.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in, Mark Matheson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Matheson.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Hedrick makes the play, and there are two gone now. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now at the plate, Chet Braswell. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Chet Braswell.
Here now the 2-2. He's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Step on the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. Settling in now, Kevin Nava, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Kevin Nava.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Allen is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base. Into the box now, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nava.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Keenan. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Casey Bassett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. And he'll reach first safely. Striding in to start the ninth, Kevin Nava, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nava.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The next 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Mobile Bay Bears used a huge eighth inning to help secure the win. Troy Scribner gets the the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight. Ariel Hernandez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the...
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Chattanooga leads it here, 6-3.
Leading off for the Blue Wahoo.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Nava, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6 streak so far.
Runner back safely. Nava gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.J. Chance coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. And digging in now, Stuart Lawson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Stuart Lawson.
Out of this, here it is. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Kevin Nava. He singled his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Striding in once again, Doug Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Garcia.
The 0-1. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Striding into the box, Kevin Nava. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Way in front of that fastball. Flores, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for him.
Ready once again,
Leading
Stuart
off from the
Lawson.
lookout. Right fielder, Stuart Lawson.
Loves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Doug
Now
Garcia.
batting, left fielder, Doug Garcia.
Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Nava. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Flores over at second. Nava on at first with two down. Weak chopper up the line. He's right there, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on two hits. Now to the plate, Rick Rowan. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Nava takes it in. And quickly there are two away. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Chattanooga Lookouts took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Santana earns his first win of the season. Ariel Hernandez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Alan Nakajima gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire... It's time for baseball. Now at the plate, Kevin Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Nava.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Skied down the left field line. Garcia on the move, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So striding forward now, Kevin Nava. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short, to his right, Rowan. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Leading off the inning, Doug Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this. Time to get something they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Kevin
The batter,
Nava.
number 7, shortstop, Kevin Nava.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hit. Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting,
Robert Elliott.
second
A
baseman.
hit in 2 tries so
Robert
far.
Elliott.
Shot on the ground is short. Nava moving to throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Nava.
Leading off for Pensacola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
The
comes.
shortstop, Kevin
Swing
Nava.
and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the
Now
streak, and he
batting,
said the toughest part
third
is
baseman.
he off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And this is taken for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Doug Bond. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 2-2. Hold on the ground to shoot. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, J.J. Chance. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Chance.
1-1-1.
And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. In now, Everett Killian.
Now batting, catcher, Everett Killian.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it He makes the catch, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Blue Wahoos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball is live and on. At the plate, Kevin Nava. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nava.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Has a look. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Heading out toward shallow right. Chance has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Doug Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder, Doug Garcia.
Nava is right there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Into the box, Kevin Nava. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Chance waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Doug Bond. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through.
Ranges to his throw, gets him 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Nava, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here. Stepping in, Kevin Nava. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4. The game's future. Standing in, Taylor Featherston, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Scooped up on the back. And that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Nava. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Nava.
High in the air out to center field. Bond has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Standing in, number 94. A base hit in his first trip.
Number 94.
But it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Schweitzer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looped out toward third. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Nava. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away with it. At the plate, Kevin
number 7,
Nava.
Shortstop, Kevin Nava.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. He's got it. And that's the second out. And that brings in Taylor Featherston.
The batter.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Matheson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Kevin Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Nava.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, J.J. Chance. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box now, Doug Garcia.
Left fielder, Doug Garcia.
Has to challenge him. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Nice AB right there. Grind.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Nava. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Mark Matheson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Mark Matheson.
The 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Digging in once again, Kevin Nava. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Nava.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Matheson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mark Matheson.
The 0-2 delivery. Chopped in front of home plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here. Now in the box, Taylor Featherston. It was a walk in his last trip.
Taylor Featherston.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach. Coming to the plate now, number 94. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn to. Ready for another chance?
The
Kevin
batter, number
Nava.
7, shortstop, Kevin Nava.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
7-1 the final today. Chattanooga jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Stars of tomorrow. Now batting, Kevin Nava. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Decker giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready now, Mark Matheson, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Matheson.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Nava aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second, and he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Olson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Weak roller right side. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ariel Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-2, here it is. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in. So digging in now, Kevin Nava. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Cornell over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. At the plate, Dan Rylander, and their runners at the corners now.
Dan Rylander.
The throw will go to third. Stepping in, Kevin Nava, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fred Fraser, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nava is up with it. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. In to score, the runner from third.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get.
Now at the plate, Kevin Nava. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nava.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Decker has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Kevin Nava, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters.
12-11 final in this ball game. Mississippi scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Charlie Winkler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Odell Childs records
Thank
4
you for
outs on
joining
his
us
way
here
to the
this
save, his first
We
of the
remind you
year.
to
So
please
that'll put a
buy
wrap
all
on
tickets.
things here this evening. For my partners, minor league baseball is settling in now. Kevin Nava. He did not play last night, but clearly
Kevin
back in the starting
Nava.
9 for this one. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Flores on at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aviles has a read on it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bump. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right. The underhanded flip to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, Kevin Nava comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nava.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Kevin Nava. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Dominguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in now, Kevin Nava. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Flores at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 6 final total today. The Mississippi Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Nava, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Decker moves over, he makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. Throw won't get him. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bump, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight. Striding into the box, Jeff Decker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First baseline. Step on the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Stepping up now, Kevin Nava, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man,
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Adrian Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-1-1. Gonna be a tough play, and he is in there.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Killian Quick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So stepping in, Kevin Nava, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Kevin Nava.
Popped him up. Cornell onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Ready once again, Killian Quick, and their runners at the corners now. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a tough one.
Now to the plate, Kevin Nava. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So striding forward now, Marshall Ryan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and he pops him up. Cornell ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll now at the plate, Kevin Nava. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Frazier is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ozzie Arojo earns his first win of the season. Fayuri Maya struggled. It's time for baseball. Ariel Hernandez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row. That ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
The shortstop, Kevin Nava.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Now at the plate, Ray Romero. He singled his last time up.
Ray Romero.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
1-1-1.
He's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. In now, Kevin Nava. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard toward the right side. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Mark Barker.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There he goes. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Pinheiro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in, Kevin Nava.
Number 7, shortstop, Kevin
First delivery
Nava.
to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Salazar scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Ray Romero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ray Romero.
The 0-1 pitch. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Nava. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ramirez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Birmingham Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Isaiah Bannister earns the win, his second. Ariel Hernandez couldn't work out of the third inning. The Stars of tomorrow. Stepping into the box, Justin Wilkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin Wilkins.
Nava has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in, Kevin Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Nava.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This
ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in, Mark Matheson.
Batting fifth.
Nice piece of hitting right
Third
there.
baseman.
Looked like the guy on second
Mark
had to respect it and
Matheson.
freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets.
But one's all they get as the run scores. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but set to get his day started, Ray Ramiro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
1-1-1-1.
Nava is there. And there are two away now. Standing in, Harrison Pearson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
1-1-1.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Into the box, Kevin Nava, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Kevin Nava.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Wilkins comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So one run on 3 hits. Digging in to try it again, Ray Ramiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, a big game yesterday.
Standing in,
Now
David
batting.
Estrada.
Catcher. David Estrada.
Working for the punch out and the offer. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over.
Your
Chuck
attention,
Graham
please.
enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom
for
of the sixth.
Birmingham. Number 2. Chuck
So striding
Graham.
in, Kevin Nava. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box,
The batter,
Kevin
number 7,
Nava. He'll look to
shortstop,
bounce back after
Kevin
striking out
Nava.
his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of
Fans on
teams.
final line
The
score.
key is they didn't
First
panic
for
or
the
rest.
Victorious
They just
Blue
came out
Wildcats.
here,
4 runs
played their
on
game,
8
and
hits.
put the losing streak
One
behind
out.
them. Like
Welcome to MLB. At the plate, Kevin Nava. He'll
Batting
get to
fifth.
take his first
The
cuts here.
shortstop, Kevin Nava.
Here comes the first pitch. And that gets him on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Now at the plate, Mark Barker, as
Batting
he'll look
fifth.
to bring home that tying run
Catcher.
from second with a base
Mark
hit into the outfield.
Barker.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. On to first, and they get the double play. So 1 run on 4 hits here. Into the box now, Todd Callaway. He reached on a single in his first try. This will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So coming to the plate, Kevin Nava.
Kevin Nava.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pearson is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Bailey. He got on top of one and was a ground out. Out to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Kevin Nava. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Ramirez.
Right fielder, Adrian Ramirez.
1-1-1.
Nava gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Digging in, Kevin Nava. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Bailey. He singled his last time up.
Bailey.
And he's 3 for 5 in this one. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Pearson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Goes to third with it, and they will get the force at third, and that's that. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Barons hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tyler Danish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire the game's future stars are on display as minor league. Now batting, Kevin Nava. Drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's the first out. Now in the box, Adrian Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Ramirez.
that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what...
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Estrada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Estrada.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nava is up with it. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kevin Nava comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So digging in now, Mark Barker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mark Barker.
Boy, dear, that's something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And again, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Ramirez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Leading off the inning, Kevin Nava, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And there's 1 away. Ready now, Kevin Nava. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nava.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss
The
it.
catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Mark Barker. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Nava, base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Runner goes for third. Popped up. Salazar is under it. 2 gone. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Page earns the win, his second. Chuck Graham turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is coming to the plate now. Louis Field, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit. Stepping in, Kevin Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nava.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Garcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Romero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better.
1-1-1. Nava scoops it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit. No. Settling in now, Kevin Nava. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nava.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Third baseman, Mark Matheson.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down. Now at the plate, Kevin Nava. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kevin Nava.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see right there where they rank in that category.
Matheson.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Into the box now, Louis Beal. He singled his last time up.
Louis Beal.
2-2. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch.
Digging in, Kevin Nava. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Kevin Nava.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Moving under it, Ramirez looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to an end.
A player is reprimanded for an ugly showing on the base path. Perhaps he'll be more careful in the future.